Welcome back, apples and cherries, for another maths lesson looking at place value. Now remember, our unit of learning this week is just recapping our knowledge and understanding of place value with our numbers up to 20. Our learning objective that we've been looking at this week is to be able to demonstrate our understanding of place value. Now, our success criteria is that we can count to 20, we can also explain the terms tens and ones, and we can even use different representations. So far we've looked at deans and tens frames, and we're looking at something new again today. As always, just before we start our new learning, let's just quickly practice what we learnt yesterday. So a bit of retrieval practice. The question is, which representation shows 15? So yesterday we looked at our tens frame. So which one shows 15? Is it A, B, or C? Which one is showing 15? Well done, it is A, because there is 10 in the first frame and then 5 on the bottom, which makes 15. Now this looks a bit strange because we've never seen anything like this before. This is called a part-part whole, and we can use this to also represent our numbers to 20. So if we look at this one, I've got the number 11 at the top. And we're going to start off by going back to drawing our chips and peas. And in this circle here at the bottom, I'm going to draw my tens, so my chips. And in this circle over here, I'm going to draw my ones, so my peas. So just to help us remember, I'm just going to do my T for my tens and my O for my ones. So let's look at number 11. How many tens does 11 have? 1. Well done. So I just draw one chip in this circle. How many ones does 11 have? Only 1. So I just have to draw 1 P. So this part-part whole is showing us how many tens and how many ones it is made up of. Have a go at this one. Remember, this circle is going to have our tens and this circle is going to have our ones. If you want to, you can pause the video so you can have a go at drawing it yourself. Now in this circle for my tens, I'm just going to draw one chip because 16 only has one 10. And in this circle, I'm going to draw 6 peas because if we look back at our number 16, it has 6 ones. Now we can also use our part-part whole to just write the numbers. So our 14, we'd have one chip and 4 peas, and we can turn these into numbers. So look at this one over here. We have 1 10 and our 4 ones. So this time we're not going to draw chips and peas, we're going to write in our tens and ones as numbers. So number 13, how many tens does it have? 1. Well done. So instead of writing 1 in this box, I have got to write 10. Otherwise we'll think it's just a 1. So remember that 0. Then in the other circle I've got to do my 1. So what number am I going to write? 3. Well done. If you're not too sure what number to write, start off doing your chips and your peas first and then count them. Again, you're going to try this one on your own, so if you want to, pause the video so you can draw it down first. Okay, so what number am I going to write in this circle here? Remember that circle is showing us our tens. Well done, I am going to write the number 10. And what number am I going to write in this circle to show the ones? 8. Well done, because 10 and 8 make 18. Okay, last example we're going to look at together today. How many tens am I going to write in here? 20 does have 2 tens, but it is made up of 20, so I have to remember to add the 0 to make it 20. How many ones do I have to write in this circle? 0, well done, because our number 20 doesn't have any ones. Your task today is to complete these part wholes on your own. So the first section you have to draw your dean, so your chips and peas. So this one here, number 13, I draw my chip for my 10 and my 3 peas to show the 3. And the second half, you have to write the numbers in. So for 17, in the first circle, I'm going to write my 10 to represent the tens. And in the second circle, I'm going to write my 7 to represent the ones in the number 17. Now, make sure that your numbers are all facing the right way and that you're forming them correctly. As we're coming to the end of the week, we should be getting better and better at our place value to 20. So I think we can definitely count to 20. I'm sure you could explain to anybody now what tens and ones are. And again, we've looked at a different representation today at how we can show these numbers to 20. Well done as always. You are always working your hardest, and I'll see you again tomorrow.